Hello everybody, how's it going guys? Welcome back to another live stream. Something different today, R Factor 1 for a change. It has been an eternity since I last drove this sim. But this track never gets old, super fun, and especially with this car it's gonna be a lot of fun. The challenge will be to try and do a complete lap. It's a very long lap, 72 kilometers. And in this car it may take between 40 minutes and an hour probably. I hope we manage to see the finish line. I've set the time to a multiplier of 4, which means it might get dark towards the end. And damage is on. So let's hope we don't crash. Let's hope we can start up the car. Seems to be stuck in a loop. That's odd. Well, let's just start from the beginning then. Bernardo, I'm from Italy, South Tyrol. But I do live in Sweden. Yes, this is the conversion of the Grand Prix Legends version. I've actually worked on this mod back then. So don't expect up to standard graphics, but graphics isn't everything. So, about to start my lap here, going over start finish. And I used to know this track by heart. Let's see if I still do. But I can't take too many risks because I definitely want to finish the lap. Hopefully. So of course I'm using clutch and H shift gearbox. Also trying to heel in tow. I'm not really a Juventus fan. I'm not really a football fan in general, except during the World Cup, which is why I will try to end this stream before tonight's match. France against Belgium. It's going to be interesting. I think Belgium will win. But we'll see, we'll see. And this track is so much fun. Has a really nice flow and rhythm. Oops. Let's keep the eyes on the road. And I wish any modern sim would have a really nice version of this track. That would be fantastic. But this is fun as well. In good old R Factor. Do I like Ronaldo? Not really. He's a great football player though. Can't argue with that. See if we can get some drifts going. This car doesn't have a lot of power, but it does like to go sideways. Yeah, it would be C-choke. Almost crashed it already. Hi Konstantin. So much fun, sideways in every corner, high duck. I'm going to drive the 904. Let's see if I can finish a lap in this car first. And then depending on how much time there's left before the football match tonight, I might do another lap. But I don't know. I really enjoy this car though. Fiat Abarth. Here's a tricky corner coming up. Man, so sideways. So much fun. I'm trying to finish a lap. That's the first challenge here on Targa Florio. Damage is on, so I can't hit any of those cones and milestones and trees. They all have a collision enabled. And I also can't drive the car into a ditch, which is also super easy to do. We're coming up to a jump here now. Let's see if we can catch some air in this car. Oh yeah, a little bit indeed. Yep, 72 kilometers per lap. One of the longest circuits in racing history. Besides Mille Miglia and these sort of races. To be careful here with the graffiti on the track. That's where the track is even more slippery. Pre-release stream of a new racing track. Yeah, we can do that. Maybe tomorrow. If it's not too late for a pre-release stream. It might be too late already, guys. I think there's a patch planned for tomorrow. Which probably means new track release tomorrow. If nothing unexpected happens, wow. Nice one. Man, so much fun, guys. I highly recommend you guys try this track. There's also a version for rFactor 2 available. I don't know how polished it is. Might not be as polished as this version, but might still look alright enough. So far so good, guys, no crash so far. But this is only the beginning of the lap. Vic Alford did a crazy good lap once during practice here. You guys should watch the documentary called Speed Merchants. it's not only about Targa Florio, it's about the World Sports Car Championship from the 70s, where Targa Florio was one of the rounds. I do not live off YouTube, no. That would not be possible. I do have a real job, if you can call it that. Oh. Almost lost it, guys. This section is super bumpy here. There's another jump. Counter steering in every corner here. Big compression here, and then left blind over the crest. It's almost like rally driving. Well, it is. It is an open road. Maybe that didn't work as well as I wanted it. Yeah, thanks Jens. Glad you guys are watching and hopefully enjoying what you see. Yeah, I know about that SimXperience version, but I think it's only for paying members of that site, isn't it? But what I've seen, it's also not so polished. It has improved in some areas, of course. There's like more 3D terrain and stuff like that, but it's a lot of glitches and bugs, graphical bugs. It would need a lot more polish. We have worked 3 years on this version to get it from Grand Prix Legends into R-Factor. We worked all the textures, shaders, all the LUTs and everything. And yeah, really happy with how it turned out. Of course, you can still see it's a Grand Prix Legends track, but it does look pretty well for that, I think. Yeah, these sounds are old school, man. I'm also blipping the throttle, as you can see probably. Heel and towing. Matching revs on downshifts. That would have been third gear. Hairpin coming up. Ooh, that was a bit too much flicking. I thought I could get it around in a drift here. You drove it in Grand Prix Legends, well then you can probably tell the visual step we've made. But of course, big credits to the guys who made this track in Grand Prix Legends in the first place. Must have been a monumental effort to get it in there. Such a huge track, 72 kilometers. So another hairpin coming up. Let's see if we can get that one better. Oh yeah, that was near perfect. Hey, thanks, Data Sting. Glad you enjoy the track. Very twisty section up the hill here. I'm probably overheating my tires already with all these drifts. Wow. I still remember this track. It's crazy. I haven't driven it in a year or so. Maybe more. But I've done hundreds of laps back in the day. Converted to a race room. It's not looking good enough for a race room. Should build one from scratch, but then again, you need more classic machinery. There's really no point driving a Porsche GT3 Cup on Targa Florio, although why not? There are some classic cars in race room, but not really from this era though. Maybe the NSU. Oh man, this Abarth, such a nice little fun toy. Sideways in every corner. Yeah, the goats. I remember making those textures. One of them has like really huge balls. Maybe you noticed. So, slowly reaching the first third of the track, I think. Going over this bridge. Now there's an intersection coming up, crossroad. It's not quite half time yet, I think. Very slippery in this corner, I remember. Targa Buster from hell, yeah. I remember those times when we drove online on the Targa Florio and did time attacks. This was really one of the most driven tracks I've ever driven on in any sim. Back in those days when we've worked on this map. I think I drove it like every day for at least 1 year straight. Nice, nice. Hallo Jens. Now we're starting to go downhill for a while. Oh man, I start to remember those corners. Almost went off track. Oh my god. Let's not stall it. Now we got ourselves into a tricky situation here. What's that movie called with that GIF? With the guy trying to park or to get out of a very tight road. But at least we're still going. Car is still intact. Remember guys, damage is on. I think we're about half time now. Austin Powers, exactly. Man, my brain sometimes is not working. Especially while driving and talking. Alright, reached the bottom. Now we're starting to go uphill again very soon. many obstacles just next to the road. All these cones and trees. It's not good if you hit those. Sweating already. Okay, we're almost done with this twisty section. One more hairpin here. Used to be a service point, I think, in the past, in real life. Alright, now the landscape opens up a bit more. No, that will be a second gear corner. I didn't remember that one. Luckily, no damage was done, or little only. I think I have to give my tires a little break. Down a little bit. Easier said than done. Wow, this is a really fun section coming up. Sicilian mountain roads. See, the sun is already starting to set a little bit. Let's hope we can bring it home before the night falls. I actually remember these corners. As I said, guys, not the fastest car, but a lot of fun to drive. And still quite challenging on this track. Wow. Should have been in second gear there. Still can look pretty, this track, sometimes. Oh, oh, no! Probably damaged something. Yeah, but we're still going. Those roadblocks, or milestones, or whatever you want to call those things, those cones, are quite massive, quite solid. Something new to discover around every corner here on this track. Jesus. Now here's a very tricky chicane coming up. Alright. Now coming up, very famous hairpin. See a lot of pictures from this part of the track. We are beginning the home stretch of this lap. Not very long to go. Crazy, man. Did I remember all these corners? Oh, 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 oh no, oh no, don't roll the car. Oh no, how do we get down here again? I did remember that corner, I just took it a bit too fast. Oh yeah, still going, still going. Hey, Albrecht. Great to hear, enjoy. are right on the edge, guys. No, 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 no. Bit too quick into that corner. This is R Factor 1, Michael. I actually don't have R Factor 2 installed. But maybe I should install it sometime. But I basically only use R Factor for this track with this mod. No, 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 no! Almost hit that bush. Got really lucky here. Yes, old memories indeed. It's a throwback Tuesday today. This track is also very bumpy, yeah, in R Factor 1. Holy cow, that was a close call. I think my rear tires are either worn or too high temperature. Too hot, I should say. Maybe you guys can already think which car we should drive next, if there's time for another lap. Preferably one from the historic GT touring car mod. A lot of great cars in this mod. Many, of course, from GT Legends, which is a game you need to have installed in order to install this mod. Sketchy. Oh, very little grip on these rumble stones. I drove this in the 908 as well, yeah. There's a video of that on YouTube where I filmed with my camera, real POV. It was a pretty decent lap, that one. Okay, one more corner, then we're going on a very long straight. Oops, we only have 4 gears, turns out. So what's our top speed? Top speed then. 177. It's almost dark. Got my headlights here. What do you mean by the grand track? Very, very long straight. I don't remember how much kilometer was it? 4 kilometers? 6 kilometers? It's like a highway simulator. Yahoo! Eve, how's it going? Okay, now we are going through this town here. So let's see if this can be taken in 4th gear, I think so. Yeah. Small lift. Almost finished this lap. The lap is 72 kilometers. Why not Automobilista? I actually don't own that sim, and I don't think it has as many mods as Affective did back then. At least, I don't know. I'm not aware of this mod being out for Automobilista, but I might be wrong. And I don't know if the track is out there for Automobilista. It probably is. These cars are so much fun to drive, guys. Really good job by the guys who did the physics in these. Don't know how realistic it is, but it's a lot of fun. Yeah, I think we'll just make it before nightfall. One more corner left. Oh, you mean the big Targa Florio course? Yeah, that one was even longer. What was that? A couple of 100 kilometers. Il Grande Circuito delle Madonie. This is Il Piccolo Circuito. Over the line. Let's have a look at our lap time. That was a 44:01. Nice. That was fun. Hey Tobias. Ooh, it's not looking too good there. I had one little collision with this cone. It's R factor 1, Tobias. I don't know about R factor 2, Michael. Do you reckon it's looking better than this? I remember the track was very work in progress. Not that this track in R factor 1 is looking like a track in R factor should look like. It's still a Grumpy Legends conversion, but a lot of work went into polishing and making it look as good as possible. Alright guys, 44, nice. What's the time now? 10 to 7. I think we can do one more lap. Need to decide on the car though. There's a lot of cars. Just a few dents. It will buff out, no problem. Oh man, these alphas. I really like these. I also do like the Alpine. Some Targa Florio skins in here as well. There's a white body. It's not the... There's one Alpine, what is it? Group 4? That looks even sexier, has a super sexy body kit. What else do we have? There's a nice BMW 2002, but the sound is horrible in this car. I can't drive it. Those De Tomasos Panteras are also super nice cars. Then we got a bunch of Ferraris. Very sexy. Renault. We only have the Renault 8 Gordini. It's a hell of a brick. We do have some Mini Coopers, don't we? Where were they? Is it Austin? Mini Cooper, yeah, there we go. This is a Targa Florio skin. I've actually painted some of these. Not very tricky paint jobs, very simple liveries. Yeah, Ferrari would be nice indeed. But then it's either a 250 or 275, or the Dino. The Dino is very nice as well. This one is a lot of fun as well to drive. We might do this one, guys. What do you think? I think the lap time will be also around 40 minutes. I also like this Simca Abarth. It's a lot of fun as well. Dino it is. Let's go, guys. There's the street version and then there's the Le Mans version. I don't think the Le Mans version does fit this track very well, so we'll go with the street version. I need to buy that car. See what upgrades it has. We need rear feel, FFB, we need heel and toe, shifter style, and long distance lights. Alright. Maybe now that we picked this car, let's start a little later, then maybe we'll get into the night. Let's start at 5 PM. Here we go. We can do a Renault Gordini next time, Eve Marie. Hi, Barbecue Man. Yeah, 904 is nice, but it's also quite similar to the Dino. Hey, thanks, Michael. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Okay, then I already know which cars we'll drive next time.
It's shaking big time.
Thank you for streaming.
Thank you for the support. I really do appreciate it, guys. So next time then Gordini and 904. But let's get a lap done in this beautiful Ferrari Dino. Might need to do some adjustments to the force feedback. It's super heavy. There was some hotkeys, right, for real feel. Let's see if those work. I don't think they do.
Real feel enabled.
There we go.
Max force equals 400. 300.
I think the higher the number, the less strong the FFB.
600. 700. 800. 900.
Still too strong.
1000.
That's better.
1300.
Whoops. I wonder if the setup is the one that I made. I think it is. Let's try and be a little less drifty in this lap and a bit more racy. Ooh, super yellow headlights in this car. not that much faster, but I think we might be close to the 40 mark in terms of lap time. Maybe 41. Hi Cruz, how's it going? Looks so pretty here. I just wanna stop and drink an espresso in one of those restaurants. We're getting into twilight already, so I think it's gonna get darker sooner this time. Given that we don't crash and we do actually finish this lap. Hey, that's nice, Konstantin. Say hi to him. Not quite the age of my target audience, or of my average audience. Hi Billy, how's it going? Man, this track layout is really branded into my brain. Have not driven it in probably 2 years or so. Still remember all the corners. More or less. I mean, I used to probably know it a little bit better. But it all still does look familiar. Probably crashed in every corner at some point already. Yeah, thanks Chris, glad you like it. Let's not forget to brake here. R-Factor 1, still a classic. Best 50 bucks I ever spent in my life. Played this game for almost 10 years.
It's shaking bank 10.
Wow.
Thanks for sharing your passion.
Oh, thank you so much, Jens. Really appreciate it. It's very nice of you guys supporting me this way. Keeps me motivated of doing these live streams and do share my passion with you guys. If you wouldn't be watching, I wouldn't be streaming. I do enjoy this car. It's not going sideways so much as the Abarth we drove earlier, but it feels really good though. Unfortunately, these sounds are what they are in R-Factor 1. I need to speak to Anthony. He makes some better sounds for these cars. Not that the sounds are terrible, but if you're used to race room, then you're used to slightly different quality. It does slide a little bit, that car though, if you force it. Okay, that was too much. Didn't stall it though. Most important thing again will be not to crash or drive into a ditch.
It's shaking bank 10.
Thank you for the stream.
Hey, thanks to you, thanks for the donation, thanks for the support. Not getting a notification of who this was. Let me quickly check. Cruz, thank you. Thanks so much, appreciate it. So, hopefully not crash now as I on pause. Nope. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Got lucky. Oh no, I think we have a slight dent in the car. Oh no, this is not great. I think we have suspension damage. Yeah, nope. This will not be fun finishing this lap like this. Yeah, this is not looking good. Oh man, it was such a small collision though. Ay, 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 ay. What do you guys reckon? Should we start over the lap in this car? No, let's pick a different car then. Should it be Gordini or 904? I would say 904, because that one will be quicker and the Gordini will take ages to complete a lap. It was going so well. Anyway, doesn't matter. Let's pick the 904. But which version though? There's a Boxer 8, Boxer 6 and Boxer 4. I think let's go with the golden middle. Some Targa Florio skins as well here. Yeah, I think I remember painting this car back then. As I said, a very simple livery to paint. But that's how liveries used to look back then. Hey, this one even has a sponsor though. Marathon. Alright, let's do this. Yeah. Oh. Oh, it's already 7:10. Need to hurry up if you want to finish before the match starts. Belgium, France. Let's see, do I still have setups in these? Yeah, it's already there. Perfect. I always like to line up the in-game wheel with my actual steering wheel. Something like this. Let's turn off mirrors because we don't see anything anyway. Ignition. I need to be neutral. Okay. Ready to go. Allez les bleus! I think Belgium will win, my friend. But I could be wrong. Ooh, once again, super heavy FFP.
400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900.
Well, bon appetit, Kostadin. Okay, now it's a bit too easy, the FFP.
1,000, 900.
Nice. What is that? A wooden steering wheel or is it leather? Hard to tell with these low-res textures. Might be wood though. Wooden wheel. It's a bit understeering, mid-corner. Seat, mirror. Oh man, classic R factor. Not quite as on rails as the Dino was earlier, but this should have a little bit more power as well than the Dino. Oh, I actually remember Anthony did make a sound for this car I think that's the sound that you're hearing. Me and a friend, we were driving these cars so much, especially the Porsches, that we had to ask Anthony to make us a sound, because the default one wasn't that great. Yeah, I think, Billy, it is wood, yeah. It could be brown leather, but nah, probably not. Wood would be more fitting. Bit more difficult to drive than the Dino. Let's hope that doesn't mean that we will crash this car as well. Let's avoid any unnecessary risks, and then we should be fine, hopefully. Maybe a sub 40 lap time? Might again be close to 40 minutes. VLN 2005 mod, yeah, that was a good one. I also worked on that mod with the guys from NLC modding team. Man, those were the days. R-Factor modding heydays. There's still a few good modders out there though. In Assetto Corsa more than anywhere else these days, of course, because it's the most easy platform to mod for. But yeah, I think the trend has gone towards pay mods, because those few left who are doing quality mods are putting in a lot of work, of course, as modding becomes more complex and the graphic standards get better and better. Many modders did make the step into the commercial world of sim racing, the gaming industry. A few of them at Sector 3 Studios as well, as you may or may not know. Some of our track artists, Alex Hummler, aka Comet, who did many mods for R-Factor back then, Nordschleife amongst others, and also Wojtek, aka Feels Free, if you remember that name, made a few tracks also for R-Factor 2, really quality stuff. And of course Anthony, who also, I think, has his roots in modding, doing sounds for Virtual Le Mans and probably many other mods. all working for Sector 3 now. And so do I. Even though I wouldn't really say about myself that I'm a modder, at least not a modder who builds cars or tracks from scratch. I was more into modding mods or improving mods. Mainly in the 2D department. Did a lot of track updates back in my days. Track texture updates, that is. Other stuff like sky textures and cube maps. And painting cars and stuff like that. Nothing too fancy. Hello. Ooh, window is getting dirty. That looks nice. Might get a little bit too dirty towards the end of the lap if it continues like this. Oh no. Oh no. Don't look at the chat in the middle of a corner. Yes, Johnny. It's been a while since I drove this track. I used to drive it a lot. If you follow me since a long time, then you probably know that. Was it 12 kilometers, the straight? Could be, yeah. It's a very long straight, anyhow, towards the end of the lap. Yeah, I think 12 kilometers sounds about accurate. Does it make clicking noise when rotating to the right? No, not really. You can feel a little bit of mechanical resistance when you turn the wheel, but it's not making noises as such. It's actually super silent compared to the Logitech G27, which I drove previously. That was a loud wheel, very clunky. This Thrustmaster wheel is super silent. Fanatec's are silent as well. All the newer wheels are. Don't know what Logitech is doing. With the latest wheel that came out, G920 or 29, whatever. It's basically a G27 with different color buttons. No innovation on that department, in that company. Was a good wheel though, the G27, and the G25 before that one. It has served me well over many years. So, coming up to the corner where we crashed, let's be a little bit more focused this time. Not hit that traffic sign. Done that, been there, done that. So, starting to go uphill. Yeah, you can feel something when you turn the wheel. It's not as smooth as, for example, the Fanatic wheels are. But for me, it feels alright. For me, the Fanatic wheels almost feel a little bit too smooth, like too little resistance. Of course, you can adjust it. They have like this drift mode thingy. But I'm not sure exactly what you're referring to, but yeah, there is this little, yeah, you could call it noise or grain or whatever in the feel, not in the sound. But that's perfectly normal. Ah, look at this beautiful sky here in Sicily, Italy. Beautiful Sunday evening on a Tuesday. Throwback Tuesday. Love this section of the track. It's a very nice flow. Oop. Don't hit those cones and don't get stuck on the ditch here. So, hup, 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 hup. Yes, boys, still going. Yeah, same for me. No Cadota. I drove it every day for at least 1 year straight when we were developing the track. Yeah, you can tell it's a Grand Prix Legends conversion, but for a Grand Prix Legends track, it looks actually good, if I say so myself. Of course, there's parts like this rock on the right side here. It doesn't look very great. But yeah, some sections of the track do really good. Others not so much. But yeah, graphics isn't everything. I think the layout is just so much fun. And just to be able to drive on a 72-kilometer long track is just insane. I would really love for an open world driving sim, but a proper sim, not something like The Crew or Forza Horizon. Someday we'll have something like that, hopefully, before I die. Or maybe I'll just buy a real Ferrari in real life, but that's not gonna happen. Yeah, windscreen is getting real dirty. Oh no. Locking the brake. Lock you one more time. So almost half time. It's 7:30 now. We should be able to finish this lap before the match starts, guys. Let's see if the in-game sun sets as well before the end of this lap. It's looking very twilighty already. Whoops. Well, you never know. We did get a really nice version of the TT Isle of Man in the Tourist Trophy game. It's bikes, but the track does look exceptionally well in that game. I did a real versus sim comparison video on that track. Unfortunately, that got me a strike on YouTube. Because I was using real-life footage to compare the track. But you can see the video on my Facebook. Link is in the description. You might have to scroll down a little bit. But I was really impressed when I saw the accuracy of the Isle of Man track in that game. Apparently it is laser scanned, so considering that, maybe not so surprising, but super accurate. Also visually, not only in terms of layout. Trying to read the chat here. Which game are you talking about with the trailers not looking promising? Maybe you talk about the car game. That is kind of open world. Although it remains to be seen how big the maps of the stages truly are when the game comes out. But I think they mentioned something like a ridiculously high number though. Several thousand square kilometers. Dakar 18, yeah, right. Don't want to say high hopes, but I really wish that game would be great because that would be so much fun. But yeah, as you said, the trailers, the way that the car moved around, it didn't seem like a very complex physics system underneath. But it might also be just down to how they captured the footage, you know, in chase cam, and field of view plays into this, all sorts of things. I'm already happy if the wheels are supported properly, and by that I mean more than just 360-degree steering rotation, and hopefully decent force feedback. And if I can remove the animated driver and the steering wheel in cockpit, that would be fantastic. But I don't think those things will be what we hope for, unfortunately. I might be proven wrong. Let's wait and see. Hello. Little wall right here, but still going. I'm still confident that we can finish this lap without damage. For me, the best open world driving sim right now is GTA 5 with the wheel mods, of course. Whoa, no, that didn't sound good. Oh, that did not sound good at all. Oh yeah, car seems to be intact. Did do some physics modding, or let's rather call it physics hacking, in GTA 5 to make my Porsche drive how I would imagine it to drive, or how I want it to drive. Super drifty. And it's actually really good fun. The force feedback is, for what it is, actually quite good. Somebody should make the Urban Outlaw Magnus Walker Porsche for GTA 5. That will be such a great fit. Driving through Los Angeles in the night in that Porsche. Oh man, I'm just locking my front wheel so easily. Going straight in the corners. Can I change brake balance? No. But yeah, going back to Dakar 18, some of the artistic choices that we could see on the screenshots are weird. The way that the sky looks, for example, super saturated, all sorts of weird colors, purple, and yeah, did not look very realistic. Looks like the artist discovered the filter section in the Unreal Engine and went a little overboard, like a kid in a candy store. Typical artists when they get their hands on new tools. But they say that they want to release a Dakar game every year for the next couple of years. So let's hope that they will listen to the feedback and improve with every iteration, with every title. That is my hope. And they did mention a release date now, right? It's September 11, 2018. It's not too far away. We're already half through July, August, and then September. 2 months. Would be fantastic if I could get my hands on a pre-release version to stream for you guys, but I doubt that will happen. So, once again, through that tricky chicane here. I've rolled many cars here already. Through the famous hairpin. I would really need to do something with the brakes on this car. Locking up too easily. Initially I wanted to stream today with the motion simulator on as well, but for some reason OBS didn't find the R factor window if I was starting it through the motion sim interface. Right now I'm driving the Porsche 904. It is actually super fun to drive, as are most of the cars in this mod. think one of my favorites in this mod is still the Alpha Giulia GTA. Also the Porsche 911 S 2.0 and the Renault Alpine and the Abarth. Again, locking those front wheels. Fiat Multipla, the most beautiful car that was ever built. Or was that the Berlingo? They're both beautiful. Wow. Yeah, I was always looking for a Lancia Stratos in R Factor. Holy... that was dangerous. But I never found a good one. There are several conversions by now from the dirt games. But either the cockpit is weird, or the sound is weird, or the physics are weird. But yeah, Stratos is such a sexy car. It's super weird looking, but that's what's so nice about it. Okay guys, 15 minutes until the match starts, so we need to hurry up and finish this lap, but I think we'll be able. I think it should be around 10 more minutes. Let's not get too excited. Don't want to crash it now. Oh man, the times I have crashed in this corner right here. Super fast. It's like you have almost completed the lap and then you crash in this corner. It's very frustrating. Slight scratch on the wall. Mbappé. Don't know how to pronounce his name properly. But I still think Belgium will win. But yeah, may the better team win. But in this World Cup, everything is possible. Let's put on the headlights here so we can see something. It's getting really dark. The moon is coming out. Oh, and this corner is also super scary. Oh, can't hit those milestones. Nice. Home stretch, guys. This is the long straight. Let's see what this car can do. 120. Crazy long straight. Yeah, definitely the setup of this car is a bit more for racing and less for drifting. I think I've set up the Dino a little bit different. But it might also have to do with the tires there. I think the Dino might run different tires than this car. The Dino, as I said, is a road car. At least the version I was driving. There's a road and a race car version in this mod. It was good to finally drive on this track again. It has been too long. Almost forgot how much fun it was. There's the moon, looking really nice. And we will finish this lap just in time. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this little bit different stream today. Some different cars on different tracks in a different sim. If you want to see more of this, guys, leave a like on this video so I know if you enjoyed this, and maybe write me a comment in the comments about what car you would like to see next on this track. And yeah, I might get back to it in the future. So that was a lap. Let's see our lap time. 41. Yeah, not far off of what I suspected. Ooh, that's not looking good. Few dents. It's an interesting damage model. Scraped up off some of the paint. Hi Maridan. Yeah guys, I think this will wrap it up. Thanks for watching. As I said, like, subscribe if you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Goodbye.